Hey, Warrior Parents, it's Mr. Mead, and I am so sorry. It has been a couple of weeks since I've done my last, in fact, I can't remember the last time I did an update video. I normally do that every week. I've had snow days and then just trying to dig myself out of the snow days, trying to keep on track with our curriculum targets where I'm hoping to be. But Valentine's Day, it is coming. I've had people asking, and the kids are like, what are we doing? And I didn't have all of the answers I needed, but I do now. So here's what's going on. Valentine's Day next week. We are getting ice cream. The ice cream is being provided by the PTO, so I don't need to worry about anyone. I wasn't sure if I needed to ask for parents to bring in food, and we've got it covered. We'll have a great ice cream party. If you feel inclined, you can send in some ice cream toppings. We've got plenty of chocolate. In fact, I've still got chocolate sauce right here from the last ice cream party a while ago. So we're good for chocolate sauce. If you would like to send in like some M&Ms or something, maybe some something like sprinkles, stuff like that, you're welcome to do it. We'll make sure it gets used. But for the most part, we are set. We are going to do ice cream. I'll have games and activities. The kids really enjoy karaoke, which is great. I like karaoke too. So we'll probably do a little bit of that. But the biggest thing, because it's Valentine's Day, is the kids will be making their own mailboxes. And this grade level, 5th grade, can be a little bit awkward, or it can be fine depending on the group of kids that we've got. We've got kind of a small group. We've only got 17 students in my homeroom. And they seem to be pretty good friends, so I'm not anticipating any awkwardness of like, I'm giving girls Valentines, I'm giving boys Valentines. But all I'm going to ask is that if your child is comfortable, if they want to give Valentines to the other kids in the class, they are welcome to do that. I'll be doing that. If they don't want to, they don't have to. It's optional. But if you do it, please make sure you bring a Valentine for everybody. I don't want anyone to feel like, Charlie Brown, where their Valentine's thing is empty when everyone else has got bags full. So we just want to make sure that we're being careful about that, because we want Valentine's Day to be a great day. And if we've got 5 kids to bring in Valentines, I want everyone to get 5 Valentines. And if we've got 17 kids, then everybody should get 17. So if you've got any follow-up questions about that, just shoot me an email or respond to this message, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. Curriculum-wise, we did finish up Unit 5 last week. I'm getting some Power School grades in, so those are starting to pile up. And right now, social studies is the weak spot. We've been the kids really liked economics when we were selling stuff. We're actually doing application and some quizzes. They're not taking it as seriously, and so I've got quite a few kids who are not passing social studies. They've only had 3 grades, but they're all quiz grades, and they didn't do so good. So the good news is they can hop on to Google Classrooms, study what they missed, come in at recess. I'll let you retake it, and I will count the higher score. But you do have to study first. If you just come in and you haven't studied, you're probably going to get the exact same grade. So studying is an important part of that. For language arts, we've moved on to the Reformation, which kind of dovetails nicely into our unit on the Renaissance. They happen at about the same time, and how in Europe at that period of time, the church, meaning the Catholic Church, really did hold that continent together in many ways. You had smaller kingdoms and countries, but the Catholic Church was over all of it. And that during that period of time of change in the arts, in culture that kind of permeated the Renaissance, those changes were also taking place in the church. And from a historical standpoint, we also spent a lot of time talking about how in the United States, you are free to go to any church that you want or no church at all, and that we are respectful of the differences of beliefs and opinions that people hold about that. You don't go to jail for going to the wrong church. We don't do that. The reasons why are rooted back in the Reformation, when there were no choices. And you did not get to choose which church you got to go to. So it really does, even though it was 500 years ago, And even though some of my students go to church and some don't, these are fundamental principles that are kind of foundational for us as Americans. So it's great to talk about where that came from. And it could sponsor some or start some great discussions in your family as you talk about your family and your beliefs. And so hopefully that'll be good. If you got follow-up questions, just shoot me a text about that too. Hey, look, I went long, 5-minute video. If you're still with me, thanks for hanging in there, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week. We will talk more soon. Thanks.